Good day everyone. So in this video I'm going to talk on limit of infinity. So we are asked to find the limiting value of the following functions here. So the limit as what, as the limit tend to 0 as x tend to infinity here. Find the limit as of 5x plus 3 all over 2x minus 7 as x tend to infinity. The same thing in this function. So I'm going to start. So solution. So the first one I'm having what, lim as x tends to infinity of x plus 3 all over 2x minus what, minus 7. So if you have to find the limit of these functions like this, so the first thing is what you have to do here is that divide through by the highest power of x. If the highest power of x is in the numerator or in the denominator, just pick wherever the highest power of x here, that is the higher degree of x. Here in this function we're having higher degree of x as x raised to the power of 1, x raised to the power of 1 here. Just pick it and divide all by what, by it. That is, divide each time by that highest power of x. So here our highest power of x here is what, is just x. So that means we are going to do what, we are going to divide through. So 5x divided by x plus 3x divided by x all over 2x divided by x, then minus 7 divided by x. So here has cancelled. So we have 5 plus 3x all over 2 minus 7, that is 5, 3 over x, then 7 over x. So you find out that this has gone away. So you now substitute for your what, for limit, that is you substitute for your x as what, as limit. So whenever you substitute for x as limit, where that means you are having 0, because this limit is what, this infinity here, this infinity is just like arbitrary number. We didn't know about the number, so we didn't know the number. So whenever you're having it over infinity, that is 5 plus 3 over infinity over 2 minus 7 over infinity, and this is 5 plus 0, this will be 0, and over 2 minus 0, and finally you have what, you have 5 over 2. So this is 5 over 2. So in short, let me just try to summarize something here. Whenever you have the same degree in the denominator and the numerator, so the what, the coefficient beside these two, beside the 2 will be what, will be your what, will be your answer. So 5 over 2. So the same thing you check here too. We're having, so the second one here we're having 2x squared over 3x squared plus this. So this is just the same thing, having limit as x tends to infinity over 2x squared then plus 4x plus 5 all over x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 5x plus 10. So here the same thing, the highest degree of x is here, the highest degree of x is here. You find that this x raised to the power of 2, x raised to the power of 3, x raised to the power of 1, x raised to the power of 2. So the highest degree of x is what, is x raised to the power of 3. So you divide through by x raised to the power of 3. So we have x squared over x raised to the power of 3 plus 4x by x to the power of 3 plus 5 by x raised to the power of 3 all over x raised to the power of 3 over x raised to the power over 3 plus 2x squared over x raised to the power of 3 plus 5x over x raised to the power of 3 plus 10 over x raised to the power of what, of 3. So here that means you have what, you have this as well reduced to this. So here has cancelled out, this has reduced to this, here has cancelled out. So here still remain the same, this has cancelled out. So here has reduced to 1 and this has cancelled. Here has also reduced to x squared because we have, before we have x raised to the power of 3 here. So here has reduced to x raised to the power of 2. This one has cancelled out. So here still remain the same. So whenever you substitute here, you substitute for x, then you substitute for infinity, that is 2 over infinity is 0. Here you substitute for 4 over infinity square, which is also 0. Here we have what? Infinity over 1, 5 over infinity cube, which is also 0. And all over what? Here we have what? 1. Here we have 2 over infinity, which is also 0. Here we have 5 over infinity square, which is 0. And here we have what? 0. That means finally we have 0 over what? 0 over 1, which is equal to what? 0. So in short, whenever you are having the highest degree in the denominator, and you are having the lowest degree in the denominator, that is, whenever the highest degree is in denominator and you are asked to find the what, the limit of the function tend to infinity, that means you are having what? Your answer will be 0. So let's check for the third one. The third one is just that when we are having what? Highest degree, that is x tend to limit, as x tend to limits of this function, or the function here, so x to the power of 3 plus 2x square plus 3, so all over x square plus x plus 1. So here the highest degree of x is what? The highest degree of x is up here, so just divide through by what? By the highest degree of x. So if you divide through by the highest degree of x, you have what? You have x to the power of 3 divided by 3. The highest degree of x here is 3, so plus 2 x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 3, then plus 3 over x to the power of 3 all over x square over what? Over x to the power of 3 plus x over x to the power of 3 plus 1 over x to the power of 3. So you find that this one has cancelled, this one has reduced, this is 2 over x, then this one still remain the same, sorry, this one still remain x to the power of 3 here, so this one does not cancel out, this one still remain 3 over x to the power of what? 3. So this one has cancelled, this one has reduced, this one has cancelled, while this one has reduced to 2, so this one has also reduced to 2, that is 1 over 1 over x squared, so this one still remains the same. So if you substitute this one here, we have what? 1 plus this one is having x here 2 over infinity, so you substitute for your infinity, that is 0. You have 0. Substitute for your infinity here too, you have what? 0. So here you substitute for your what? Substitute for your infinity here, that is x over infinity, that is we have x over infinity, that will be 0 too. So here we have what? We have 1 over what? 1 over x square, which is 1 over infinity square. We have what? The 0. So here also we have what? 0, that is 1 over x raised to the power of 3, which is infinity raised to the power of what? 3. That means we substitute infinity here, so that is 0. That means finally you have what? 1 over what? 1 over 0. You have 1 over 0, which is also what? Infinity. So anything over 0 is infinity. So in the short too, whenever the highest degree of x is in the numerator, whenever the highest degree of x is in the numerator, so you have what? You have infinity as your answer. So as the limit of the function tends to infinity and the highest degree of x is in the denominator, is in the numerator, sorry, is in the numerator here, then we have what? You will always have infinity. Whenever the highest degree is what? Whenever the highest degree of x is what? Is in the numerator, you always have what? You have 0. So when the highest power, when the highest degree are of the same, not like this, this will be your answer. The highest degrees are the same, this will be your answer. So here the highest degree is in the denominator here. So if you don't forget, check. So wherever we have the highest degree as the denominator, your answer will always be what? Will always be 0. So if you simplify it for this, your answer will be 0. So here you have the highest degree as the in the numerator here, so your answer will be infinity. So if you didn't know how to grab it in that manner, just do it as I've done it here. Just divide through by the highest degree of power of x. Here the highest degree power, the highest degree, here is for 4 over 2, So here you just divide through by 1. I think the answer for this is 4/2 from this place, which is the same thing as 2. So here is 5/2. So as we've checked it out before, so just try to get it in that manner. Whenever the highest degree is having, whenever the function is having the same highest degree and you ask to find the limit, you are having the coefficient. If there is minus here, the minus 2 will be here. Let's assume there's a minus here, we pick it together with the minus. So here too, here nothing concerned with the minus or the plus, because when we are having the highest degree as in the denominator, you have a 0 whenever the highest degree is in the denominator. This may be the highest degree when you only have this, and this is less than whatever is here. That means whenever one of the term here is having the highest degree in the denominator, you always have a 0 of the limit as x tends to infinity. So here again, whenever this and this are almost the same, this and this are what are the same. Since the highest degree here is 2x squared, highest degree here is x squared, so just simply pick the coefficient. If there is minus in the both, pick it together and divide them. So that's it. So here, whenever the highest degree is in the numerator, whenever the highest degree in the numerator, this may be 20 and this may be 30. So the highest degree here is what? X raised to the power of 20, and you are having x raised to the power of 30. Just pick the what? In this place, don't pick here. In this place, the answer will be what? Infinity. As we check it out here, when you have the highest degree in the numerator, we find out that our answer later give us 1/0. So that's how we'll give you anything over 0. So anything over 0 is what? We'll give you a number over 0, and a number over 0 is what? Is always infinity. So have a look and try to subscribe. So try to press the subscription button and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you.